Susan here on campus at Wilfrid Laurier University, and I'm here today to speak with some students what they believe the greatest issue facing their generation is. All right, let's hear from some people. I'm here with Dustin. Dustin, what do you believe the greatest issue facing our generation today is?
Well, coming from a North American perspective, I would say the obesity problem would be a rather large problem these days.
I guess just our reliance on technology. We need our cell phones with us all the time. We need Facebook. We just depend on it to survive and get through our day.
It's always in our pocket and in class, and we get distracted so easily because we have technology now. Didn't used to have that, so.
I feel like it's apathy. Okay. I feel like people need to become more involved. I feel like people need to become passionate about something, or else, I don't know, we're screwed.
I think the greatest issue facing our generation is tolerance of other religions, and I think the biggest issue would be peace internationally, especially in the Middle East and North Korea.
And I think the biggest issue facing our generation is how we're going to deal with our global warming issues.
Just the technological advance, everything is just so easy to get at, for example, online shopping, Facebook, just those kind of stuff. It's one of those difficulties because it just we aren't as outgoing as before anymore, so I guess that's one of our problems.
I believe it is the obsession with technology.
I feel one of the greatest issues would have to be part of the technological advances we have, such as the internet with social networking sites such as Facebook and even our email. I think it causes us to pick and choose the times that we actually want to contact people and answer questions or respond to certain issues. And I think there's some sort of anti-socialness about it as well. So it's kind of a place to rant and get your feelings out, but I don't think any action can come of it. And I don't think it's the appropriate way to kind of go about solving problems if that's what you want to do.
I guess you could say how people are so influenced by the media and images that girls, and I guess more girls, are faced with every day. Just seeing pictures of really skinny or really artificial looks, and then you basically try the things that you can never that aren't realistic for girls our age or whatever.
I think the lack of sympathy for third world countries from people teenagers like us. We really don't care. Well, us as a generation, we really don't have enough sympathy for other places that don't have what we have, and we're just kind of self-centered on ourselves and our money and our things and stuff, and it's not going to help the world be a better place if we keep focusing on stuff like that.
Maybe speeding on traffic and stuff like that. It's pretty dangerous, and people continue to do it even though people are losing their lives every year. So
I believe it's the technology we use. It oversimplifies a lot of issues that would normally be a longer debate in our previous years, but now each generation gets a little more into things they shouldn't be getting into, and it just kind of takes away some of the negative consequences of our actions.
That we don't know how to be independent. I rely on my cell phone all the time, and it's with me 24/7, and if it broke or I died or anything, I'm dead without it. I need it. I can't be alone, at all.
Well, I would definitely say that the greatest issue is probably the environment. There's so many different things that are going on with corporate social responsibility and sustainability that it's really the corporations and the government, along with just every individual that has to take the stand and really make a difference with the environment.
I think the greatest issue facing our generation today is not being an individual and more following a trend. You see a lot of people, doing what everyone else does, and I think it's just better just to be yourself, and, you live once, so, have fun with it.
Technology.
Okay. I'd say technology as well, because people are focusing more on cell phones and Facebook than homework.
I think the greatest issue would be something to do with our environment. We really do have a problem with pollution and deregulated policies, both in Canada and the United States, and that's something that just needs to be dealt with eventually.
For students and just kids in general coming out of school, thinking actually what they want to do with their life, and actually thinking for themselves and not being brainwashed by all the social media stuff, I think that that has a really powerful effect on some people, and they really need to clear their heads and be able to think for themselves.
I believe the greatest issue facing us today is technology constantly changing. It's something that we almost can't keep up with. It's something that we have to all deal with as a group, or else it'll never we'll never get our heads around it really.